Hi, my name is Bryce. Welcome back to VHS Play, where we are playing The Legend of Dragoon and recording it all on VHS. Last time I had a whole heaping giant mountain of salt about this game. I was just flipping through the manual right now, and as it turns out, Morph has a short option. So this... I don't remember what this option is. Anyway, so Morph has a short option, which is real good, because that's that thing that I keep complaining about. I'm saving immediately after changing this, because we are about to go into a boss fight, I do believe, and I don't want to have to change it every time. So, well, hey, new save, new start. Also, I should address, hey, I took a week off between episodes. That was purely about me just taking some time off for me. It was not about needing to like step away from this game specifically. So, well, hey, we're gonna try to leave the salt in the past. Game, please, let's leave the salt in the can. Don't kick it over again, please. All right. That's enough rambling. Let's actually go forward. I think we're fighting a boss. Who is this? No idea who's speaking, so...
Is that you, Lavitz? It's so ironic to find you venturing here. You are Graham.
Do you know him?
I'll never forget him. He used to be the head of the Second Knighthood of Basel. Graham. The man who used to be my father's best man. Welcome, Lavitz. You've become a knight fulfilling the wishes of your late father, Servy. Don't you ever mention my father's name.
Not entirely sure what the read on that line was actually supposed to be.
Are you still carrying that grudge after more than a dozen years from my betrayal of your father?
Okay, yeah, it was that sort of... No!
That's not all. You betrayed King Albert. You betrayed every single person I know.
I'm leaning well into melodramatic.
Is that the wrath of a patriotic knight or a man full of vengeance? Both. Graham, I now get to avenge my father who trusted you and died in vain. Get revenge, huh? Try. See if you can truly best me in my newly obtained power. Emerge the power of the dragon. You're a dragoon?
It shouldn't be a surprise. Only the dragoons can manipulate dragons. Behind the dragon, there should be...
This is the power I obtained.
Attaining that power is not an easy matter. Where did you get the dragoon spirit?
I'm amazed there's someone in Basel who knows about this. Fine, you too will know before you die. His Majesty Dahl got all his power and intelligence from Emperor Diaz.
Is this some kind of dream? Emperor Diaz died 1100 years ago, with the name of the Holy Imperial Gloriano.
If this is a dream, then how can you explain what you are about to see? Come, I give you a chance to avenge your father. You have the courage to fight against the legendary Dragoon.
I actually have no idea what the play here is. Focus on the dragoon or focus on the dragon first? Alright, wind, don't have anything that's particularly effective against wind. I don't think I have anything that's particularly ineffective against wind. Alright, here we go.
Yes! Double slash!
Did I miss that? I guess I missed that. Oh good, poison.
Yes! Double slash!
Whip smack.
That's just going to be a nuisance. My dude, could you stop having quite so many turns?
Whip smack.
Yes! Double slash!
You know, I wish I could just turn into a Dragoon and stay a Dragoon for the entire fight.
Whip smack.
Alright, we've got him down to half health, finally. Alright, let's see what this short does. Oh, that is delightful. There we go. That is so much better. It's still like 5 seconds or so, but hey, I will take it. Cool.
Yes! Double slash!
Dragon, you are a nuisance.
Yes! Double slash!
Ugh, I got a deep gash.
Cool. No idea what that goop is supposed to do, but it looks bad. I am so happy that option exists, and I am extremely thankful, and like the game earns back many points that I was throwing salt at last time for how long those animations were by having the option to skip them. I just completely forgot that there was a weird option called morph in a menu. The feedback on the dragon attacks is really kind of lacking. Like, in terms of, did I do it right? Alright. Healing potion yourself because you literally can't take a hit from the dragon without dying.
Yes! Double slash!
Once I don't have something to do, guess I could have used an item. We poison. And also that hits stupid hard.
Whip smack.
So the thing is, I do recognize that we're getting into like some elemental property nonsense here of... Oh, good. Stun? Sleep? One of the two? He's at least at half health. Cool. Great. Just what we need. More attack power from this guy. So, apparently, Shauna is Earth Elemental. Or so it seems, I think. If I remember, you know, the colors that they showed me once correctly. Neat.
Whip smack.
There we go. Shauna wins. Downburst. Oh boy. So yeah, it seems like Shauna is Earth element aspected, so she was taking like double damage from every hit in that fight. Level up for everybody. Oh boy.
You have Survey's strength. My efforts were to no avail. I even used my betrayal to obtain this power. I still don't understand. Why did you betray my father? You were not like this. Nobody could be stronger than your father. It was the only thing I could never conquer. I had admiration for him as a mate, as a friend. Time goes by and it turned into this feeling, this fear, from realizing the limits of your ability. This fear that goes nowhere. The only thing you can do is curse yourself for weakness. But you couldn't overcome your fear by defecting to Dole. You needed to overcome my father. There was an alternative. If only I could obtain a new power I could be equal to or surpass him. That was the Dragoon spirit I got from His Majesty Dole. Have its live strong. Now I can go to be with Survey.
He is lucky to be dead now. Greed for power eventually conquers you. Unleashed power generates only sorrow. He couldn't have known that. And he should have known that. He was lucky to die now and avoid even more sorrow.
What is this?
Such a coincidence. It can't be. Or is this fate? Lavitz, maybe you too are... Dart is right. The Dragoon spirit of the Jade Dragon recognized you as the next master.
I am a Dragoon? I deserve to rule dragons?
Not only do you deserve, but you have an obligation to accept your fate as a Dragoon, don't you?
It's what Graham left for me. I understand. I'll accept it. The fate of a Dragoon. I will use this power for justice. Like Dart and Rose. But not Shauna, because Shauna doesn't get to do things.
Use for justice, huh? Yay. Good for you, Lavitz. Ah. Shauna. I can't breathe.
Too much poison? We cannot make it over Villiud carrying Shauna. Then we'll have to go to Lohan.
Lohan? A commercial town?
Yes, that's it. I heard there is a great doctor there.
Hurry. Alright, real quick. We are, in fact, still in bad shape. They have also put Lavitz in my party. Rose is not allowed to be in the party anymore. Did I say Rose? I meant Shauna.
Game.
Hooray, we made it to the other side of this path. Left, crosscut to Bale area. Right, dragons in, beware slides. Don't mind me, I'm just getting a little annoyed that they are, you know, sidelining Shauna. Like, not only are they going to... No. Not only are they going to, of course, give Lavitz the power of Dragoon first, they are then going to... They take Shauna out. They're going to give Lavitz power, and then they're also going to sideline Shauna. It's just rude. It's just rude on every level. I still find Lavitz just completely and utterly unlikable. Sorry for jumping back and forth between menus, but I keep remembering it's like, oh right, I should check that thing. Alright, so I have you on Harpoon already. That had so many hits. Damage percentage, sure numbers, but... Cool. Commercial town of Lohan. Is this going to be the rest of the episode running around town because these cities are huge? What a crowd. We are in the middle of a war. It's true. If I were fine, it would be fun. You'll get well soon. Game. Listen to me? She better.
I couldn't believe it was a dragon's poison until I saw it with my own eyes. I have never seen such symptoms. There's nothing wrong with the body, at least that's how it seems, but her consciousness has closed inward after she arrived here. It seems the mind is poisoned, not the body. I don't think this clinic can help her. I'm sorry, but in this condition it could be a week, if she is lucky.
Can't you do something?
I'll do everything I can, but what was such a cute girl doing with a legendary monster?
She fought against it to save the country. Think hard. Is there anything you can do?
Hold on. If we can get some Dragoni plant.
Sorry, Dragoni just sounds like ravioli, but dragon. Or... like, it brings to mind immediately just like Chef Boyardee. Chef Boyardee, Dragoni plant.
If we can get some Dragoni plant, she may survive.
Really?
I read it in a secret heirloom book. The problem is, as with dragons, Dragoni plant exists only in legend. Can't say for sure if it really exists.
Even so, can't wait like this, doing nothing. Let's go look for Dragoni plant on our own. We at least might be able to find something in this town.
Lohan is a commercial town where everybody is welcome. There should be some information here. Although it is temporary, I will try to stanch the poisoning. I'm not called the best doctor in Serdio for nothing. I will rise to the occasion.
I will point out that Rose's, like, complete nonchalant lean over there on the side of the room was, like, that's legitimately a good pose slash bit of animation. Just, like, as everybody's rushing out of the room, she just pushes off the wall slightly and starts walking. Anyway, so yeah, this town is in fact ginormous. Looking at the guy across the street makes me feel at ease. The reason I feel that way is... they're okay. Hey, real quick, did we get healing? No, of course not. I'm here... Good lord. I lost my son. He was wandering around by himself. Alright, so, rest of this episode is going to be exploring this town, I am pretty certain. So, you know what's in store if you're sticking around. And hopefully it's going to just be this episode.
This is a town that is a little too big for old people. People should be more considerate.
So, of course, old people need things. Yep. Alright, man behind the counter, you just do not care. That sure is a choice. Cool. It sure gets me nothing. Right? Ooh boy, it's time for a maze. Oh, it's time for me going back in the door I came through because... Sudden shifts in camera angle to suddenly top-down mode. There it is.
Don't run on the roof.
I asked my dad to take care of the store. I'm going to take a look at the arena. Arena, you say? Oh boy.
Hey, brother, how about this pendant for your sweetheart?
Oh, hey, it's that guy. Oh, geez. What voice did I give him was absolutely daft.
Welcome, hey!
Davis? Davis? Davis.
This is the goofy merchant from the other day.
I'm... losing his voice.
I'm glad you folks are here. Thanks for Villiud, really. Now I can run my business. So what do you want? You can find anything in Davis's Antiques.
I do love his heckin' Mario Kart theme song. Do you carry herbs too?
You got it. I have everything from extremely rare medicine to secret magical medicine. Have you heard of the Dragoni plant? I heard it's a very rare herb.
Wait, that was Dart. Have you heard of the Dragoni plant? I hear it's a very rare herb.
Oh, the Dragoni plant?
You have it?
No.
Davis?
Oh, no, don't get mad. I was just kidding, but let me think harder. I remember hearing about somewhere. Hold on a sec. Oh, this secret notebook, yes. It's in here. It says, north of the poison forest, past the troublesome plant, observe Dragoni plant in back of shrine.
It reminds me. I saw a strange plant in the back of the forest when Shauna took a rest. Oh, the one that became a monster because of the dragon's poison? But you cannot get past it unless you purify it with something.
How about the spring water underground? That might help the plant.
That's it. Thanks, Davis.
But hey, what about shopping? That's all.
Can we shop? Yo, man, I'm in charge of the store while Davis is underground. It sure said something, but I found some stardust.
What an old-fashioned set of armor or some. Where did he find it?
I'd really like to know what stardust is about. And also, I really don't want it to be important at all, because just finding it randomly just feels bad.
I lost my paw.
I can hear the wheel spinning in my head right now.
Nurse said Pago. He's such a troublemaker.
So there's this joke that I love to tell. And it's not necessarily a joke as much of a retelling of a joke. It's okay, so this is a retelling of a joke that was just like the most poorly told joke of all time. And I love it. It is one of my most favorite things. I'm also deciding how far I want to go with it because it takes some time.
The roof belongs to everybody.
So anyway. Sure, why not? We've got time while we run around town. I will be interrupting myself with everyone we talk to along the way, I suppose. So, this is a retelling of the most poorly told joke. It's one of my favorites. I find it absolutely hilarious. But it is also extremely, this joke was made for me, this is my joke. Every time a new store opened, they built an addition to the building, and in the end it became like a maze. Sure did. So, a horse walks into a bar. Hi, hon, you want to buy something? You want to buy something? Stop it! What do we got? We've got Healy stuff. Rebibibibibs. Those are useless. It would be nice to hit multiple things. So anyway, a horse walks into a bar. Because, you know, it's a joke, and horses are allowed into bars and stuff. It's fine. It's a joke. So this horse, he walks into a bar. It doesn't matter if the horse is a he. It's just a, you know, it's just a silly joke. It's just a horse that can walk into a bar. You are at the Merchant Guild, and there is an organization where merchants can gather in Lohan. Great. So anyway, this horse, he walks into a bar, and he walks up to the barkeep. He puts his hoof. Actually, wait, hold on. No, the horse doesn't walk into the bar. The horse limps into a bar. It's very important that he's limping. It's got to be a limping horse, or the joke doesn't work. Davis's antique shop has only weird stuff. I wonder how he gets any business. So this horse, he walks into a bar, limping, very important that it's a limping horse. Yo, brother, how about some weapons? Weapons. If you want a weapon, step inside here. So the horse, limps. The horse limps into the bar, and he walks up to the barkeep. Limps up to the barkeep. So, not a walking horse, limping horse. He's still allowed in the bar because it's a joke. So he limps up to the bar. I put my heart into making this. I don't know why that guy went full nasal. Anyway, Hey, a lance, a cape, a legend casque. Casque? Reduces damage due to magical attacks. Doctor avoids abnormal status. Arm blocking. Right, arm blocking is a specific status effect that is like 3 turns of you can't do anything. Raise damage, that would be nice. Phantom Shield reduces damage from all attacks by half. Jeez, that would be great. It's also 10,000. Reduce physical damage by half, that's 5,000. Reduce magic damage by 5,000. Ultimate War God makes addition completely successful. Does that mean I don't have to active time battle anymore? Oh, that is wow. That's extremely expensive, I realize now. But also, look at that MDF. The MDF is off the charts. And also, the magic attack goes up to 50. Lord! Okay, so we can get you a lance, we can get you a cape, but also we're going to finish exploring town before I buy anything, because it's just that sort of game. Oh, that's what happens. Anyway, so this limping horse, he limps into the bar, and he limps up to the barkeep, and he puts his hoof up on the bar, and he says to the barkeep, because, you know, it's a talking horse, by the way. It's important to the joke that it's a talking horse, but it doesn't, you know, it's a joke, so of course the horse can talk. Anyway, so talking limping horse, very important. The horse walks into the bar, limps into the bar. The horse limps into the bar, and he limps up to the barkeep, and he puts his hoof up on the bar, and he says, because talking horse, remember, he says to the barkeep, oh wait, no, hold on. It's very important. His hoof is bloody. Like, it's really important to the joke that his hoof is bloody. So this horse walks into the bar, and he walks up to the barkeep, and he says, aha. Okay, that is in fact not one way. I said walking again, didn't I? He's a limping horse. Very important that he's limping. So this I visited Kazaz the other day, and the warriors were saying that the Imperial Sandora has a dragon. Okay, so let's get this right. The horse limps into the bar. Limping horse limps into the bar. And he's got this bloody hoof, and he limps up to the barkeep, and he puts his bloody hoof on the bar, and man, that really isn't very hygienic now, is it? It's fine though, it's a joke, it doesn't matter. I ground away to save money, and finally I opened a bookstore. It's a little bit small to live in, but my dream is more important. It's not a big deal. This is Stardust. Cool. Still don't know what that does. I hope it's not important, because it's just the find in random locations. Anyway, okay, so don't worry about the hygiene factor of the bloody hoof on the bar. It's just a dumb joke. It doesn't matter. But again, it's very important that the horse has a limp, and he can talk, and he's limping because he's got this bloody hoof. So that's the important stuff. Okay. So this horse. It's such a good chance. Why don't you dress up a little? We have a whole line of great clothes. So this horse, the horse limps into the bar, and he limps up to the barkeep, and he puts his bloody hoof up on the bar, and he says, because he's a talking horse, remember, he says to the barkeep, I'm looking for the man who shot my paw. No, wait, it was a dog. It wasn't a horse at all. Okay, it's very important that it's a dog, otherwise the joke doesn't work. So, okay, this dog walks, limping dog. Like, the dog needs to have a limping, he's got a bloody paw, not a hoof, because, you know, dogs don't have hooves. He's got this limp, he's got a bloody paw, and he can talk because it's all part of the joke. And again, we don't care about the hygiene factor because it's just a silly joke, and don't worry about it. I wonder how many people can roast it. I forgot to check what you actually said the first time, my dude. Don't worry about it. So this dog, this limping dog. What is going on with this thing? Anyway, so this limping dog, this dog, he walks into the bar, limps into the bar. The dog limps into the bar, and he limps up to the barkeep, and he puts his bloody paw up on the bar, and he says, because it's a talking horse dog, not a horse, a dog limps into a bar, and he limps up to the barkeep, and he says to the barkeep, he needs to put his paw. He puts his bloody paw up on the barkeep. No, not the barkeep. He puts it on the bar. Okay. So this dog, limping, talking dog with a bloody paw, limping dog limps into the bar, and he limps up to the barkeep, and he puts his bloody paw up on the bar.
How are you doing? Have you found any Dragoni plant yet?
Oh, hey, it's that guy.
If you would like to be treated, it costs 20 G.
Okay, so this dog limps. The dog limps into the bar, and he limps up to the barkeep, and he puts his bloody paw up on the bar, and he says to the barkeep, "I'm looking for the man who shot my paw." And that's the end of the retelling. What you are missing is the smug, delightful look upon finally finishing the joke, either the first time when it's told incorrectly, or, me finishing it finally. It is absolutely stupid. I adore it, though, just in how poorly a joke can possibly be told. It is pretty much my most favorite joke in the world to tell, and it looks like we got a pretty good time out of that one. Like, usually the goal is to make that joke last as long as possible, though again, it was like an actual, as far as I'm aware, an actual retelling of the worst joke to me, when it was told to me about some friend's mom trying to tell a joke and just doing so poorly. It has since evolved into me retelling of a joke, and essentially every time it is make it last as long as possible. But again, this is based on a true retelling, supposedly.
Hey, hey, classy brother. I have something you like.
That reminds me, we need something to carry the spring water. Let's have a look.
That's my man. You have a sharp eye. I guarantee you they are good buys.
I want a bottle to put water in. Do you have one?
Ah, sure. This one's durable and the best quality you can get.
How much?
Surprise! It's a super bargain. How about,
That's a lot of zeros. Really? Is that only 100 million?
yeah. How about 100 million G? Let's look somewhere else. Hey, wait a minute. I was just kidding. Don't take me so seriously.
How much is the real price then?
Yeah. It's about 3,000 G. Why don't you buy?
No. too expensive.
I'll give you a discount of 2,200 G. 2,200 G.
Get lost, man. It's still too much.
I'll go down to 1,000 G.
Look, man, I'm poor. Can't you do any better than that?
500 G.
It's still like half my money. Drop it once more.
Darn. I'm giving you away. How about 100 G? I can't win. Take it. It's free.
Well, if you insist, I'll take it. Thanks. Fired a water bottle for free.
Have you heard of a bandit called Drake? He was a great bandit who could open any lock with a wire.
Let's try that again.
The bandit Drake was raising quite a ruckus a few years ago here in Lohan, but I recently haven't heard anything about him at all. Fresh vegetables.
Well, I often visit the town with my father, who is a merchant. Do you know what to know about a great store?
Eggs, newly laid and warm.
Hey, champ.
It's a bargain.
Sure. Sure it is.
You can find every pleasure imaginable here. What you can find in the back of the arena is the Palace of Leisure. There are lots of games. Why don't you try some when you want to take a break? I guarantee it'll be fun. Have you heard of Menentos? They're just like... They're a really merry species, and just looking at them makes us happy. Menentos are merry and funny species.
I want to play mini games. Oh boy, sorry, we're not open yet. Drop by later. Would you mind not talking to me? I am appraising some pigs now.
I raise these pigs running here with all my heart. Look at their skin looks different, doesn't it?
I'm closed. Every year I look forward to watching the hero competition.
The hero match, the festival of the strong. I wonder what's going to happen this year.
Alright. Dropping a save just because reasons. But we have just a little bit more. I feel like we're almost done with town. And I'd really like to finish exploring town before calling it so that we can, you know, be done with running around the entirety of Forever Towns. Again, this is just kind of like a style thing that happened with like PS1 era games, it feels like. You're to register here, aren't you? Hold on a minute. Hey, aren't you ready yet?
Just wait. We don't have enough people here.
We'll be starting soon. Come back later. I'm excited to taking care of you. Boom. Anyway. Like, this is very much like a PS1 flavor design choice of like, look at this 3D, isn't it neat sort of thing, it feels like. I heard the many people that are participating in the hero match, it may be canceled. So like, having these absolutely massive labyrinthine towns full of areas to explore so that you can see all of these things and be so immersed in the world of tomorrow, and etc., etc. Like,
Welcome to commercial town of Lohan. This is a town unaligned with town merchants, so don't favor either Basil or Sandor, or at least so we thought. There are not that many good merchants around anymore. Be careful when you shop, we won't take your complaints.
I want to go back to the hotel, but how can we go back? Remember, the hotel is all the way at the back of town.
Hooray, I did it. I explored the entirety of town. It only took half an hour. But yeah, it's like, it very much feels like a PS1 era thing of like, oh, we're trying to be so immersive, and you get to town and it's like a whole ordeal instead of just like, here's 5 buildings and 3 of them have, you know, very clear, readable 16 by 16 pixel signs that show, you know, a weapon icon, a magic icon, and it's like the word in maybe a pub. There's a bunch of NPCs and they only have one thing to say, and stuff. And like this is like a weird shift in things that happened between like Super Nintendo era and PlayStation era. And like part of it is just like, oh, we've got this entire CD that we can put so much information on. 700 megabytes. Like that's so like, again, comparatively, I don't know off the top of my head how big a Super Nintendo cartridge is, but you know, like Nintendo 64 cartridges were like maybe 64 megabytes, and as you very well know, like in this day and age, like that's smaller than most images. Like you get your giant 4K image and it's just like it's massive and wouldn't even fit on like an entire N64 cartridge, whatever. Anyway, like it is a stylistic thing of the times. It's the style of the time to have these absolutely massive. I'm gonna save again because one of those. I did save, right? On the world map. Yes, okay. It's a thing I don't love about this era of RPGs, is the absolutely massive towns that are there to mostly, like it seems, they are there largely to show off and like try to immerse you in a world, whereas it just ends up a labyrinth of its own. And it's like, it's almost a dungeon, honestly. It's just like a dungeon without enemies. It's like, can you find every little corner where we've hidden treasure chests? And again, it's the style of the time, and it's just like, I just don't quite love it. I do feel like it did ever really go away. Like, I'm trying to think of like the Final Fantasy VII remake, and like I feel like in a lot of ways it did go away. Like I'm thinking of just like downtown Midgard sort of stuff, and just like there's kind of like some main paths. There are a few little offshoots. You get like a little mini map, I'm pretty sure, that shows you where you can even walk. Most of your interactions with random NPCs are they're going to be saying things as you're walking by, and only a few NPCs of interest to have like an actual icon above their head or anything that indicates, hey, you should talk to this person. And then like you have the very like much more clearly marked shops and such, and like it doesn't take, I mean, it still takes a while to explore just because it's like, there's so much to look at. But like, it's not a labyrinthine half-hour investigative challenge to explore town. It's much more like, oh hey, what's around here? I don't know. Like, this is all just me rambling again, and like this is not necessarily a ding on Legend of Dragoon. And like, hooray, salt levels have remained fairly low. Of course they sidelined Shauna. Of course they did. I've been waiting for them to forever. They were always going to do it. Just flat out. Been waiting for it to happen. But, oh, hey. Not so salty an episode. It's fine. Everything's fine. Just, yeah. Anyway, welcome to me not knowing how to end an episode. Let's call it. Let's be done. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Bryce. This has been VHS Play. Have yourself a lovely evening.